control today.
Yeah. Hey man. You know the fuck that nigga is? That nigga right quick.
Your mama stay up in the hood, nigga, so what?
I care.
Your baby daddy from the turfish, so what?
I'm so disrespectful.
Oh, you go to school in the set, so what? Hey, you trying to pass through, nigga, so what?
So what? Nigga, you get the bitch?
So what? So what? If you ain't yelling out the gang, nigga, so what? So what? So what? If you ain't giving up the block, nigga, so what? So what? So what? If you ain't screaming out the set, nigga, so what? So what? So what? If you ain't from the whoa, so what? Smoke on his, step on his ass. That's a big wreck. You want something to kill the craving, that's nigga wreck. Little homies in the set. I be on the outskirts. One call, I slice you like a razor through an Adam's apple. Shit is for life, that's on my kids. I'm a trendsetter. 3200 is what it is. Only 0.4 seconds to give a nigga the biz. Fake 10 years strong in the game. It's 4 minutes. I move with dumb moves from the hundreds to the 50s. So no matter who rap, there's a real niggas with me. We hit mighty guns when it's time to get busy. But my nigga Buddha shit is for life. There's no secret. And then this is what I'm reaching. My ears, what I'm preaching like an 80s script. My mouth for blood, I'm big leeching. Shots get the ringing and them ties get the screeching. You be putting work about the red for no reason. So what? So what? You ain't yelling out the gang, nigga, so what? So what? So what? If you ain't giving up the block, nigga, so what? So what? So what? If you ain't screaming out the set, nigga, so what? So what? So what? If you ain't from the whoa, so what? Said I've been through my windows, then a laptop, checking which bando is best if it's the stash spot. All over the shelves and straps. Word the weed is different bandos for that. This is the bang, nigga. Gun so big, make you faint, nigga. Shells known to leave my body right where it ain't, nigga. Better watch out for turf patrol. One of some niggas that ain't never seen before. They train to go, thinking twice is not in the process. Easier like becomes another part of the process. Now you can't tame YGs. Pose for the flip, chunky M's and B's. Only time you gon' see some real niggas free. Besides that, we yelling out, fuck the IDs. ID is dick, we ain't giving IDs. King goes, have it on your mind to find me. Boom. So what? So what? If you ain't yelling out the gang, nigga, so what? So what? So what? If you ain't giving up the block, nigga, so what? So what? So
hey, yo, what's good, world, man? It's your boy, Yo Escobar, man. Head honcho of the World Sport Battlegrounds, man. I need y'all to head over to Capology Facts, hold this LTV right now. Like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Get into it, this movement, man. Or you getting a whole motherfucking L to hold, man. It's the World Sport Battlegrounds, man. Turn off.
Release the crashing, cause you'll die overseas like Crip walking. Me and Capo, smart OGs, still crippin'. Stephen Hawkins. Yo! Let's go. You got 223s, 9s, Mac 10s, the flip blacks and split hats. You brought your niggas with you? Cool. I bet I light skin when I cap all the G's. Fast!
Holy in a suit, and I rap solidly, cause the past follows me. Fast, I killed him in sex. It's the last colony. You gon' learn something about a star. That's astrology. I got a gun so tall, that shit'll catology.
The Capology Facts Hold This LTV platform is a non-biased setting in which grown talk takes place. Therefore, no people under 18, and please stay out your moist-ass feelings when Capo's talking this real shit. Thanks. Have a blessed day. Or hope one of these fucking nails. Rah! I ain't playing with none of you niggas. That's a Capology flag, little bitch. Let me talk my shit. Get out your moist-ass feelings while I talk my shit, girl.
Yo, it's your boy Capital Don, aka Capology Facts. It's all about the motherfucking bars, you bitch. Welcome to Hold This LTV. First time you here, please hit that subscribe, hit the bell, Click the all option to get all the content. You know what I mean? Like, comment, talk your shit, whatever. Just watch your mouth. We're here. I'm here with another one under my belt. I'm seeing this guy. This guy came from nowhere. Okay, I kind of see it. I see a lot, but see him in the comments. Then finally, I seen him in a battle, and I watched that battle, and the nigga's dope. He even makes music. That was the video in the beginning of the show. So what? Welcome to the show. Hopefully he gets, take this further.
Shout out my guy Capo, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you.
But welcome to the show.
My
Mr.
pleasure, man. I appreciate it, Capo. That's crazy. You asked me for an interview. That's crazy, man.
Bumpy Barz.
I ain't trying to hold no L's. You feel me?
Yeah, because You
Yeah.
get the regular L, you could get the doubles, or you can get the twerk.
I don't want either one of them, dog.
Yeah, no, nobody really does. But salute to you. So my interviews are going to be different. I'm going to ask you, things about yourself, life, things like that, and just some random shit about you. Just out the blue. It's just going to be some random shit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first, where I want to start at, if you don't mind, because I'm an old nigga, right? So you give me the older statesman vibe. What year was you born?
81.
81. So
1981. October.
Okay. So you're up there, but you're working.
Yeah.
You're like 39, right?
No.
38?
No, I'm 40.
Are you 40 now? Okay, you're 40 now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 40 Club.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, man. I'm happy to make it to that motherfucker.
People do not know at all.
Right.
So, all right. So where are you from, Bumpy?
Inglewood, California.
Born and raised?
Born and raised. Well, I mean, probably like my first. I was born in Harbor City, California, but I lived in Inglewood when I was born there at Kaiser in Harbor City. They moved to Long Beach for like 2 years when I was like a few months old. Stayed there for like 2 years, and then I went back to Inglewood, and then I had moved around a little bit between like the ages of like I say like 11 and 13. I was bouncing around because my mom wasn't that stable at that time. And then about 13, I moved back in Inglewood. So it was like I was just back and forth. And then after 13, I just stayed there, the rest of the time. But as a kid, my mom, she wasn't really just like, in one place. She was bouncing around.
So what year was it when you started to listen and understand music?
I think I really understood it when Pac dropped All Eyes on Me. No, let me say it in the back. Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 99. That's probably when I really was like, okay. I didn't really, and I started rapping like I was a Bone Thugs. I used to rap like Bone Thugs when I first started rapping. I was a very fast rapper, but
Mm-hmm.
it was a freestyle. I used to freestyle all the time. We used to battle just like that. I was like the nigga that known to rap like Bone, and once I figured out that I can rap just after listening to it, I was like, oh, I can do this shit too. That's kind of when I figured it out, man. I was like, yeah, around Bone Thugs, East 99, man. I was like one of my favorite group albums of all time.
So, but before that, you was just listening to music. You would just hear music.
Yep, hear music, listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Freestyle to myself, shit like that, you know what I mean?
What
Rapping to
what
myself,
year?
walking to
What
school.
years was this when you started freestyling to yourself?
That was like probably like ninth
How old
grade.
were you?
Ninth grade, I would say I was like 13, 12, 13,
A
13.
freshman? 13, 14,
Yeah.
14, between 13 and 15 is one of
Yeah,
them.
about 13. No later than 14. That's when I started really freestyling and battling people in lunch at the lunch section of high school at Morningside.
What got you into that? What was it? Because of the Bone you started rapping, or what before you heard Bone you were starting to formulate
I mean,
rhymes and
I like I used to listen to Chris Cross was like the first tape I had. Chris Cross Warm It Up, and when they had Warm It Up and they dropped Jump, it was a single cassette tape. Motherfucker was white. I remember it. You know what I'm saying? I had it.
yeah.
That's when I started really listening. And like when I seen little kids my age doing it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? These little niggas out here rapping and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was listening to them, but I wasn't rapping myself, and I was just listening to them, you know what I'm saying? But that's like they like the first group that caught on to my eye as far as hip hop when I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I heard it,
Mhm.
I was hearing things, but it wasn't catching my eye until I seen some kids doing it. And I was like, oh
Right.
shit, you know what I'm saying? That kind of threw me in. So I started listening to it from there on. And then yeah, around like when I got a little older, by like a freshman in high school, that's when I just started freestyling and shit like that. But yeah, Chris Cross probably the first one that drew me into music. I can say that.
So how did you um battle? So when you battled in school, was there any altercations of words that was said and somebody didn't like it?
Nah, not at the freestyle session, man. It was a mixture of all kind of different rappers. Like you had dudes that thought they was Wu Tang, you know what I'm saying? You had the dudes that rap like West Side Connection. You had me rapping like Bone. And it was like a bunch of different dudes who just came to the circle at lunchtime and just start freestyling with each other, battling, just because, you know what I'm saying, we all knew that we spit with each other before and shit. So we made a little circle and just started doing it. And nobody wasn't really tripping though, man. It wasn't never like, it never got crazy to where we was about to fight over no bars like that. It was just about who can rap the longest and make people do the oohs and ahs, you know what I'm saying, while they rapping.
Hmm. So okay, so I know you went to high school in Inglewood, right?
Morningside High School.
So how was that atmosphere? Because I know a couple of places where gang ties and things like that.
Oh yeah, it's gang time for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's a gang filled area. That's where my set is. You know what I'm saying? So it
Right.
was
So
going
was
down.
it?
That
So
say
in
it again.
high school, I'm sure you was already on the set, right? Or did that come
Well,
after?
I was with the we was with some of the little homies. You know what I'm saying? We was from a little squad over there in the hood, and we was doing our thing, and then when it was time, we went home. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
So let me ask you: Is in Inglewood is there? Because I don't know. In Inglewood, is there any Crip gangs in Inglewood?
there's one in the back. Yeah, there's one that's in Inglewood. The other one is they like on one is on the borderline, but it's not considered Inglewood. So it's one back there.
Oh, okay. So what about any rival turfs, far as on the same side on the blood side, right? because I know there's a lot of. So when I was in Dago, I seen Lincoln Park and Skyline have this big ass brawl fight, and sometimes niggas don't be getting along. In Inglewood, is that it? Does it get like that?
Oh, of course it does, dog. You know what I'm saying? We didn't line it up probably with every hood in Inglewood. Every hood is that had their times where they lined it up, had their brawls. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen, man, when you out there and the niggas is doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? And mishaps happen and people do things that other people don't like. So it's had its times with everybody where, you know what I'm saying, you kind of went through what you went through with them and everything. But everything right now is kind of lightweight copacetic as far as Inglewood on Inglewood. But yeah, we had our brawls. You know what I'm saying? We definitely had our brawls.
Okay. So with all that said, like that didn't play no factor into any, because I know you was rap. When did you start rapping? Like started fucking with the music, like making music yourself.
I would say I didn't make my first song, man. So I got out of high school. We had, well, me and the homie Outlaw and the homie Flintstone, big homie Flintstone. We used to go to his house and he'd record us and we'd make little songs just for the hood. You know what I'm saying? The hood and pass them out niggas here. And they like, oh, that shit fire. It'll spread the word a little bit. And I officially got on my first song. I had a video. Shout out to my nigga Red Rum, rest in peace. He just passed. You know what I'm saying? They just had his funeral, Red Rum. He came over to the block, and you heard about the Rep Your Set compilation?
No.
So the Rep Your Set, where they had a song from every hood on there. It wasn't dissing. It was everybody had their own song, hood anthem. Mm-hmm. So if you look up Rep Your Set, it's pretty big. You know what I'm saying? It's like it didn't blow up till like, not blow up, but it didn't start catching the wave till like late. Like we did it in 2003. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. 04. We did it in 04. It dropped like 05. And it didn't really spread. It didn't really go out and start really hitting the waves until like 2010, 11. That's when it started, like people start really hearing about it. So it was like crazy. But he came to the hood. He said, man, I've been hearing about your little tapes and what you doing. I need y'all to be on this, because what would the Rep Your Set compilation be without the Crenshaw Mafia? And he was like, all right, I need you. Nigga, we got one track for y'all. We'll pick who you want to rap. And, I wrote the hook for the track. I wrote my verse, and I got two of the homies, and we sat down together. They put their verses on there, and they loved it. They put it on the thing and put it on the Rep Your Set compilation. And that was the first time I was on a video. You know what I'm saying? I was really in the studio, like a real studio and all that. So, and that's what gave me like the feeling and like, oh, you know what I mean? And the way they responded to how, you know what I'm saying, my verse was on the track and all that, was like, maybe I should do some more. So Red Rum started fucking with me and we started doing our thing. And next thing you know, I met my nigga Wack Deuce from Bloodstone Village, and we started dropping music. And that was like 06, you know what I'm saying, 06, 07. Mm-hmm. And that's when I really just started dropping stuff, you know what I'm saying? I started dropping my own solo mixtapes and tracks with them, and it just started going.
That's what's up. So when was let me ask you this. What's your favorite snack?
My favorite snack in the world? I would have to say peanut butter trail mix.
Okay.
Yeah, I found that out late though too. I didn't know that a long time ago. I just recently finding this out.
I really don't have a favorite. Somewhere. I really don't have a favorite snack.
No,
I said I really didn't have a favorite snack. I did like these things. I don't know if they was called Chex or something like that, but
I like Chex.
They were these little chips, maybe about this round, and they were shaped as like Chex, and they had this honey, not honey, this caramel. It was like a caramel topping.
Yeah.
Those joints were fire, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Those joints were fire.
I know what you're talking about too. I like the
I don't be
cheddar
seeing.
checks. I used to fuck with
I don't
cheddar
be
ones.
seeing. Oh yeah, yeah. I've tried those.
Yeah.
They're not good as my caramel ones though. I gotta fuck a whole bag up for them motherfucking joints real quick.
Uh,
All right. What region do you? Maybe I'm not gonna ask that because you did say um you're a little influenced by Bone
yeah, that was like my
in the
first.
beginning.
Yeah, my first one. Then it was Pac. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bone Pac.
So you didn't really have any West influence, sirs?
Yeah. I did E40. E40 was my West influence. But I didn't want to rap. E40 made me want to get on the hustle and grind and get money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
he didn't make me want to rap at the time. You know what I'm saying? Until I figured out how he was handling his business independently. And I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And he showed me the independent way of how, you know what I'm saying, you get money without having to, follow the, you know what I'm saying, follow the crowd and jump on the labels and all that. He the one that was showing an independent way. And he talked about it and, talked about the grind and how he did out the trunk and all that. And that was like that's my West Coast influence for sure is E40. And as far as lyricism, it's Crooked Eye.
Okay. Do you have a top 10 East Coast?
Battlers?
No, not battlers.
I mean rappers?
Rappers.
I
A
mean
top 5? You got a top 5?
East Coast?
Could you take your top 5 East Coast and put and versus the top 5 West? Would the West clearly win that?
In my opinion, yeah. I don't know about. I mean, I don't know about. It might be.
What up,
Clear.
A Dot?
Huh?
I was saying what's up to this dude, A Dot in the comments. My bad.
Oh, yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
I don't know, man. I ain't never put my East Coast versus my West Coast top 5, so I don't know how that would come out, man. That's crazy. But
Because
I think my top 5 West is probably, you know what I'm saying, like of all time, them is some killers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even thought about my top 5 East before, so I would have to put that together.
Because I feel like if anybody put Tupac on the West, he's a worldly rapper.
Yeah, but he died saying West Coast though.
That's a fact. But he's originally born on the East. You know what I mean? He grew up there, and then he moved over to the West. You know what I mean? So, not taking nothing away from him. I'm not saying it in a negative way because I love Pop.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I found that weird that everybody perceived that he was a West Coast rapper.
I didn't find it weird because I feel like he put his heart into it, and that's what he died yelling and pushing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was moving. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't really feel like it's not really weird. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he was pushing. Like that's what he was doing. So it wasn't like nobody forced him or anything like that. Like he came over here,
Right?
We rocked with it. You know what I'm saying? And he pushed that till he died, literally. So
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Transition. When did you start getting into battle rap? Like really paying attention?
It was a moment. Like I knew about battle rap. Like I was like Danny Myers versus Rex or Lux versus Calico. You would know about them crazy battles. but it was a moment that like drew me in, and when I was like, this was crazy, and that was when Tay Rock and Surf was battling Shine and DNA, and they did that before the shot Shumpert, after the shot Beasley. That's I don't know, that moment I went crazy in my house like that. That's what I don't know why, but that moment like drew me in. That bar was crazy as hell to me. I tackled my kids and everything all in my house. You know what I'm saying? I went crazy off that bar. I watched that shit like 9 times in a row. I was like, man, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? The reaction and everything. I was like, oh man, that's fire. You know what I mean? So that's when I was like, I need more of this. You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's when I got that shot. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh nigga, I'm in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was drawn in. Like I knew about. I used to watch Danny Myers and a little bit of Loaded Calico. You watch little shit, but that moment is when I was clicking on battles every day, watching new battles and every day. And all of a sudden I found out about blogging and I started watching blogs like, oh, okay. And that's when I was just drawn in, man. So I would say that shout out to Surf and, Rock for that moment right there. Cause that's really what made me start really watching battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Thoroughly.
Yeah. I was kind of the same way. I was more in the street than anything. So it was either working or hustling, either or, whatever I was doing. And so I didn't get into it until Summer Madness 2.
Mm-hmm.
When I tapped into Summer Madness 2, I did a whole backtrack of all the shenanigans, all the battles.
Yeah.
I'm marking names down. Like this motherfucker said this person, he must be a battle rapper. Let me go tap in. So I was tapping in with all the shit. When did you first of all, did you start your channel blogging or did you start battling first?
My YouTube channel?
Mm-hmm.
My YouTube channel was made for music originally, you know what I'm saying? And then I started blogging. I mean, well, first thing I dropped on there once I said, well, I wasn't even using my YouTube channel for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And once I seen what people was doing with YouTube, because I was so busy outside in the streets, I didn't know people was sitting down talking on YouTube, making channels and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about that. So when I seen that, I'm like, I got a YouTube channel. And I ain't even dropping no music recently. So to test it out one day, I dropped one of my battles from Instagram. My first time doing a battle was on Instagram in quarantine when everybody was in the house and they had them Instagram leads going on. I jumped on one of those, you know what I'm saying? And it went from there. I started going, you know what I'm saying, having a little run in the little Instagram league world, you know what I'm saying? So after I figured that out and the quarantine started wearing off, I'm like, what can I do? I'm like, man, I'm seeing how, blogging is going as far as West Coast, East Coast, South, and it wasn't a whole lot of West Coast bloggers. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I can talk about this on my channel, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I dropped the battle first. I dropped one of my little rounds first. And people started rocking with it a little bit. So after that, then I just hopped on there and started talking about it. And, you know what I'm saying? I just started doing what I seen y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I was basically doing what I seen y'all doing, dropping shit. And, a few people started just listening to that shit, man. So I would say I dropped a round on my channel first. And then I dropped some blogs. And then I started dropping on both. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of came around the same time, in pause, you know what I mean?
Okay. How long did it? When's your first? You dropped your battle. What year was that? That was 2020, right? In the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's when you started doing all of your blogging.
That's
and shit
like yeah. I would say the beginning of this year like January is when I threw a battle on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And then I threw a blog up there. You know what I'm saying? And my second blog, Showtime SP, somehow, some way watched my shit and put me up on Twitter. It was like, you know, I'm laughing at one of the things I said, like he liked what I said. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit. And I started dropping more, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, right. Yeah, early this year, man, I started doing that shit at the beginning of this year is when I really started like blogging and dropping videos and predictions and you know what I'm saying, just talking about everything. But I always kept it rap though, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So you ever meet Nico? West
I've
Coast
talked
Music?
to I've hopped on his channel, you know what I'm saying, like and talked to him in the comments and you know, he know I'd be checking out his content, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been on like an interview or like, you know, been up on the stream with him, but he, you know what I'm saying, he know who I am. I've been in his comments numerous times watching his content. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I started a little bit before him, but then um he wanted to start his own radio show,
Uh-huh.
and at this time I'm blogging, but I was in the process of starting my own show, radio show.
Okay.
So I ended up starting co-hosting with him on his show for a little while. And then at that time, my girl didn't like I was working. I come home, I got one show, and then I got my show. It's not my spend no time with her, that type of shit. Now she's my ex now,
Yeah.
but yeah. And then I ended up stopped doing that and was focused on mine. But that's the homie, man. That's who got me really tapped into the West.
Shout out to Nico, man. Shout out to Nico. Yeah. I mean, get your bars up media, you know what I'm saying? Like Nico, the West. Yeah, that was like it wasn't really too many people out here talking about it. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if people rock with I mean, if my opinion is just my opinion, I can just stand on it and that's what we doing, like I do that
Mhm.
anyway.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if I could do it to help talk about help build, you know what I'm saying, West Coast battlers and promoting, you know what I'm saying, do there. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's all I do is talk bars, rap bars, all that anyway. So, and then I was watching battle rap so much, it's like, why not? And seeing what people do and just seeing the you know the formation of how it's done, it was like it made no sense for me not to talk about it.
Right.
Especially when the time I'm coming in is when the West is like doing their thing. You know what I mean?
Do you remember your first ever person that you battled in a battle?
Yeah, it was on Instagram.
Ever in life, like even in school, you didn't battle nobody.
Oh, you talking about in school?
The
Damn.
first guy you ever, your first opponent ever, you spitting bars back and forth to each other in a battle.
Yeah, that was my boy Khalil. My boy Khalil back in high school. We was in it was 10th grade. It was beginning of 10th grade year. We was in the cypher at lunchtime and they was rapping. I walked up there, they was rapping, they was doing their thing. And when I walked up, you know what I'm saying, they was going back and forth, and then Khalil goes and he rapping and he looking at me while he rapping for some reason. So you know what I'm saying, he rapping and looking at me. I'm like, man, he rapping at me. I don't even. And then I just started rapping back at him. After he stopped rapping, I just jumped in there and started going and just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? It was my first time doing it, and they was liking that shit. So you know what I mean? Ever since then, it was like every lunchtime, if we wasn't hooping, you know what I'm saying? Like we was definitely rapping in the cypher, man. So shout out to Khalil, man. That shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? We were back and forth about the whole rest of the lunch. You know, about 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Fire. And that's when it was just like rapping. You know, it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, stopping, punchline, rapping. You know what I'm saying? Who could keep rapping and consistently keep rapping and, you know, never stop. You know, so that's what it's about then. So that was fire.
Right. what are the difference? What's the difference you see from battle rap when you start watching it to now?
It seemed like it just quality is getting more into it. You can tell that they're more into the quality of the scene and everything, and also I think they've added just more shit to the arsenal as far as battle rap. It's like it's not really. It's more of a show. It seems like now, like you want a full show in order to be considered a complete battle rapper. But then you got some people that just rap, but they can put on a show with just their raps. So it's just like presentation. I think the presentation is getting, more involved, and theatrics and stuff like that. I think it's just more and more. It's just coming into it more and more. But it's growing though. I think it's growing in a good way though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. Like they pay attention more to lyricism being broken down, like every single word and stuff. So I like where it's going personally.
Right. Jay-Z or Eminem?
Eminem.
Why?
Well, first personally, I bumped Eminem like crazy. Eminem was one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like because I was around when he first hit the scene. So you know what I mean. It was, and I was a Dr. Dre fan. So he was rapping on Dr. Dre beats. You know what I mean? And he came.
No, I know.
Say it again.
I said, oh, I know.
Yeah, and he was different. You know what I'm saying? He was different, and the way he was rapping was like, it was just a different kind of hunger, but it was the shit that, it was weird. It was just like, it was just so different, but, and the way it came together, I just liked the way what he talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be rapping. He kind of like, you know what I'm saying, shows you how to take it outside the box, in my opinion. But I just the way he spits his bars and the different shit he talked about, and the way he put like random shit talking about his mom and just funny little shit about the pills and the fat girls. It was just hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, he brought a whole comical scheme to battle rap along with the bars, along with the lyricism. Like I don't know, it was on a Dr. Dre beat. That shit was just like crazy as hell to me. And I fucked with Eminem tough. I still do. Like I like Eminem a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I really Eminem's one of my top 5 MCs. You know what I'm saying? Like of all time.
What year did he come out? What was that? 90.
Nah. Well, I think it was after the 2000.
No.
When he dropped the Slim Shady LP.
No,
Hi, my name is.
No, it was like 90. It had to be like 98.
Damn.
99. Here, let me look.
It had to be there, yeah, because I graduated in the 99.
Because
that's crazy.
I had moved to Cali. I moved to Dago in 98.
Yeah, I fucked with Eminem, man, but I fucked with Dr. Dre, and he, you know what I'm saying, like the shit he did, like all his little movements. So it wasn't just the type of style that Dr. Dre did for him to put him on that beat. You know what I'm saying? And that shit to catch like that shit was fire, man. So and Eminem used to be rapping with everybody on the West. He with the Snoop Dogg's and the Corrupts and all that. So the exit.
He came out in 1999. So yeah, it was that springtime.
Yeah, I rock with Eminem for sure, man. No, not the Jay-Z, but yeah, I got M on that one.
Yeah, because I was that was 99. So how was I? So I was like maybe 22. Yeah, something like that. I was like 22 years old.
Yeah, I was 18.
Move out to Dago, and my ex-wife's brother came home. Well, I mean, not came home. He came over and he had the CD. I was like, why you get this corny shit, right? Because I don't think I liked. I don't think I liked. Hi, my name is. Wasn't that on that album?
Yeah, that was his first one.
Yeah, his first single. I don't think I liked it that much when it first came out. I thought it was corny. But then I ended up one day listening to the album, and from there I was a fan.
Yeah,
He was like, "I thought you didn't like him." I was like, nah, this should go hard."
I listened to the whole album. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I fucked with that shit.
Yeah, that was my shit. Um, did you watch 3 6 Mafia versus
Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs?
Yes, I did. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I liked it.
First of all,
I had
let's
Bone
just get,
clear.
let's just get the elephant. This is just the elephant in the room first, and then
Bone
we'll
was
move
fuck.
on. So when the nigga said, "You ugly motherfuckers ain't gonna be
Mocking me.
mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage," from right there on, what was your thoughts as that shit was transpiring? Like,
I don't know, man. I didn't expect Busy to be tripping, but you know what I'm saying. I knew they was gonna talk their shit. I didn't know he was gonna throw the water bottle, but he had the right to. I guess I felt like he had a right to what Juicy J said, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, them was fighting words. You know what I mean? Nigga say that shit to me. Like, you ain't telling me that shit like that, especially in front of a million people on stage and shit. Like, come on, dog. But anyways, yeah, it was. I don't know, man. You know, Busy is burnt out. You know, Busy don't play. Busy's a crazy nigga, man. He not regular. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga's really a fool. So it was just crazy that, man. It was. I like the whole event. I was hoping that didn't mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So I like the way they got through it and all that. But I feel like it was warranted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened because what he said, like, it was warranted. So I can't really say nothing. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, 702.
Yeah, like, once you say that to me, it's like, I mean, he lucky that's all he got was a water bottle, because I'm coming from up under that tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. After that, it's like, man, nah, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know me like that, you know what I'm saying? First of all. And second of all, niggas that know me like that don't do that. So what we doing here?
So other than that, I just clearly heard you said you got Bone Thugs taking that clearly.
Man, the way they started off, and then everything that 3 6 Mafia dropped, is like they had a response for it. I don't know, man. To me, but you can call me Bone bias, but I felt like I was rocking more with what Bone was dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time they dropped something, and Bone was like, "All right, we got this. Then y'all got okay, we got this," and I felt like they had more hits to me.
Okay.
Shout out 3 6 Mafia though. I rock with 3 6, but I felt like Bone was responding like the correct way, man. It was certain songs in there that to me 3 6 wasn't gonna beat. For the love of money. You're not beating for the love of money to me. You're not beating Thuggish Ruggish Bone. You're not beating Buddha Lovers. You're not beating No Surrender. Like, it was just like they was just dropping. I don't know, man. That's just me. That's what I'm saying. I'm Bone biased. You're not beating those songs to me.
So I'm a Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. Okay. I fuck with Bone. I'm from the Midwest. Okay. I fuck with 3 6 Mafia.
I do too.
I predicted Bone winning the verses. What I heard, I have 3 6 Mafia taking this verses though.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was going. I mean, people liked it both ways, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I love that
they played.
They played a lot of my songs. I like No Surrender, the Buddha Lover, the Thuggish Ruggish Bone, brought old girl out. Um,
Lil
but
Jon came out.
some of them songs just didn't like you can't rock a club with those songs they just played.
Yeah, but I knew that you knew that before going into that. Bone wasn't club rockers though, but they had hits because they didn't have to have club rockers in their era and have hits. You know what I'm saying?
Right, of course.
Because
Of
they was
course.
dropping hits though. You know what I'm saying? Like all
I
them
think it's
songs
what was
dropping
performed
hits.
better. I think it's what was performed better.
Well, yeah, 3-6 was all over the
Money
stage.
means
They
what
was
up.
dancing. They made a show. Bones behind that. You know what I'm saying? They were behind the tape, but I can just relate to them more. You know what I'm saying? I just rock with it more. They didn't. I mean, if they were the first of them, that's another one you can't beat. You know what I'm saying? Bone got tracks to me, man.
They didn't play that one. But everything that because how 3-6 played their lineup. I knew every song they threw up there, and completely forgot all about those songs before I made a prediction. And the way that shit was hitting, man, I was about to turn that motherfucker off when it went left. But some told me to stay on. Some told me to stay on. And it came back. I was like, okay, cool. So who was your first battle on Instagram?
The first one. What's that name?
Did
I
you
can't
kill
remember
him?
his name. It was on Holly the Don's first little league. You know what I'm saying?
Did you
His
get him
first
out of
little
here?
league. I forgot the nigga name, man. I kicked his ass though, man. But these motherfuckers didn't even have the rules set up yet, right? I was like with the fun of the first. It was like one of the first ones in the first tournament, and their rules
Mm-hmm.
wasn't set up yet, right? So they had the voting thing set up to where you're supposed to comment, and then after the battle dropped, and I'm already getting people flooding the comments, they dropped a poll in the story. Didn't even tell nobody. So he knew about the poll and started pushing the poll. They went off the polls in the story and didn't even trip off the comments. When I went off, originally what they said was winners who flood the comments. So, you know what I'm saying? So they gave it to him, but you know what I mean? I mean, I clearly kicked his ass. I forgot his name though.
How many battles have you had?
Shit, man. I would say I'm like a good 31 in, 32. But they're just like one rounders on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? And one rounders on Word Sport and tournaments. So it wasn't like I had no 3-round live battles, but my first live battle not till this month, but I had 32 of those for sure.
What's your record?
It's like 30-2.
So you lost 2 battles.
Two battles. That's one in the Danny Myers. One in the Danny Myers tournament. Beeman. I kicked his ass too, but they picked the judges in the comments. They got them whatever. You know what I'm saying? They got him. And I lost one battle to Prolific Rico in Instagram tournament in the finals. My first tournament on a higher caliber battle Instagram on Battle League. My first time I got to the finals with him, and yeah, that was my first battle. In a judge, I feel like I kicked his ass with the Barz, but he had more votes. B-Dot helped him out. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
He hated on West.
They're from the same city, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm shout out to them. That's my guys, though, man. Shout out both of them, though. Yeah, but them the only two like judge L's I got. Besides that, I really haven't took no L's though, man. So, nah. It's not my thing.
Okay, okay, Bumpy. I see you. What do you think you want to do with this battle rap shit? What made you start battling?
Made me start battling was just being in quarantine and, you know what I'm saying, seeing people doing their little Instagram bars and shit, and it's like, oh, I can beat that if I really wanted to. Can I beat that? Let me see. I wrote something, and to me, it sounded way better than a lot of shit I was hearing. So, you know what I'm saying? Well, I just like to express myself
You know,
with the
because
bars.
in my mind, I smoke all you niggas. I'm just
Yeah, I feel you on
all
that.
you
But I don't feel like
battles.
it's in my
Smoke.
mind. I feel like it's on paper too. Like after it's done, you see the work. It's not really like I'm just saying I can beat it. I can beat these niggas. I feel like when you watch the battles and you break it down, it's clearly a difference in the writing and the presentation of everything else. So
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? That's my thing about it. I just feel like I know a little. I felt like I studied it and I embraced it more into the form to where it is right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just feel it just I don't know, man. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the lyricism, the wordplay and all that shit is like my thing. So for me to be able to display it and people like you to like be like, man, I like that shit. I never got that before. When I was rapping before in the hood, you know, in the hood, niggas don't they just listen to a song that they
yeah.
feel like is just going up and that's they wit. You know what I'm saying? They're not really listening to lyricism, no bars, they none of that. So, but I always had that. You know what I'm saying? I was always rapping like that. So the fact that I found, you know what I'm saying, something like this to where people listening to the actual lyrics broken down, I feel like it was like, you know, that was like they was able to embrace my style more and see the way I rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing this shit
Hmm.
on wax and it wasn't really hidden every time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put this shit on wax the way I was rapping. So that's why you see me with my main hits being like the gangster shit, because that's what niggas listen to me for. But I had so much other music that I dropped that I was writing bars on, but nobody would listen to me for that. You know what I'm saying? Like they hear
Hmm.
my name, they want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So battle rap kind of opened up doors for niggas listen to my bars.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Um, I've been in this shit for a while. It's
Yeah,
been like
man, you
5.
need me legend in the game, Capo. You've been a legend, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching you before I start blogging. You know, I'd be in your comments, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was in there, man. I watched all y'all before I did anything. You know what I'm saying? I was just a fan of all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all showed me how I have opinions. So shout out to y'all. Like I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, what y'all do and how y'all do it. And you have been around doing shit for a very long time. You the one that showed me you could be on Streamlines for hours and shit. I didn't even know niggas be on Streamlines for hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube. I didn't even know. I thought that wasn't you showed me it was a thing. You know what I'm saying? And niggas will sit there and chill and rock with you for hours on stream. Like, that's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, look. I feel like this battle rap shit for me is getting. I don't want to say watered down. I feel like because you know back in the day there was a timeline in battle rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like it's not there anymore. It hasn't been there for some years because it's so much content that people hear about, but they don't get to see it. And the mainstream league is URL, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they flood YouTube with all that content they have on the app, motherfuckers go bonkers
Yeah, probably will.
because the majority of the battle rap culture is not doesn't have the app.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. I mean, I know how it go. I'm kind of new era though, so you know what I mean. So I came in around all that time. So to me, I wasn't super logged in before the app.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I came in damn near app era as far as really being tuned in thoroughly. So I know the YouTube push. I know it was here built off the YouTube push and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I just really I came in at a time where it was going down like that, so I really couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really
Because
tripping. It was like,
back then the battle rappers were getting the exposure,
yeah,
and now the battle rappers they're not getting exposure, and there's people that don't know these new guys
yeah. It's the
unless
new
they
guy.
go
If
to
you're on
another league.
caffeine, you getting exposure. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't on caffeine on URL, yeah, you're not getting the same amount of exposure. No.
Yeah, because I don't even think people really get tuned into caffeine like that.
But it's free.
Maybe a
Like
good 8,000, maybe a good 8,000 watch the stream.
it's free. Yeah,
I,
I
I
mean,
I understand that, but I'm talking about like I know a lot of motherfucking guys that battle they're battle rappers here. They don't even they don't watch the caffeine shit.
yeah. I know. I still people that don't watch it. I know, man. It's a weird area. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of, I don't know, man. Just I came in around this time, so I started watching. I didn't even know leagues had beefs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Until I started tuning in and all. I didn't know nothing about none of that. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh
you
hell
know,
yeah, yeah, that shit's crazy.
I didn't know. You know what I'm
That's
saying? I'm learning all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So all this stuff is just new to me, but I'm learning. I'm doing my homework, and I mean, if you want to be innovative, you got to try something. You know what I mean? So.
mm-hmm.
That's all I could really say. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it don't work. I mean, you see they kind of drop it back on YouTube. So a little bit.
When's your next battle?
My next battle is December 17th, live in LA on the Black Excellence card. You heard about the Black
Okay.
Excellence card?
No, where's that at? In LA?
It's Lil Slap, his dad, the Hitless League,
Okay.
Hitless Battle League. Lil Slap is the main event. He's battling Uzi the Tyrant, another little protege, little kid he battling, you know what I'm saying? So they the main event, Lil Slap versus him. And we got First Lady Flames on there, Tink the Demon versus Dev the Demon, Swamp versus Debbie Ruffin. It's some pretty cool matchups. We'll see what happens, you know what I'm saying, on there. But I'm on there facing a guy that's a media, I guess. Media for he's from the East, but he live on the West. Some kind of media named Bad News Brown. His channel is Bad News Brown TV.
Okay.
So Big Slap set that up, and he set him up. So I'm about to clip his ass, and that's what the fuck gonna happen.
Okay. Well, I expect a body.
I mean, Capo, I'm not going. I do my homework, Capo. That's all I'm gonna tell you, B. I do my
I don't
homework.
have to give you one of these.
I don't plan on taking one of those. If you go watch, he got about 5 or 6 live battles. If you watch his live battles, and you watch my battles, you know what I'm saying? And if I do what I do, and you see what he did at his best, I don't think you would think he would beat me either.
Well, we're gonna see.
But it's my first time live, so thing about it, he has the advantage of being live on stage, experience. He has all that, but he has all that on me. You know what I'm saying? Just because I can rap better don't mean it's gonna translate on stage. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how he had more experience on stage. It's a fact. So We'll
Okay.
see how it translates.
How you getting prepared for an on stage battle?
Um, well, I just walk around by myself in the garage and rap my shit as if it was people standing right there in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to them, and he was right there in front of me. I was talking to them. I just kind of walk around and I don't rap my shit standing still. I feel like I just keep moving, and I practice like I'm right there in front of people. So that's the only way I feel like I can prepare for this. And I got a couple people I can spar with. Once I get my third round down, I'm gonna start writing my third round tomorrow. And then once I get that down packed, I got a couple people I can spar with that tapped in with me. Top tier niggas. So yeah. I'm gonna let them hear it, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, good luck on that.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Expect him to hold that L because I'm not holding one.
Okay. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you.
I
I'm with you to
appreciate
win.
you. Let me grab this water right quick. Yeah. I appreciate you, Capo. I know you root for me. You already didn't say I watched your reaction. I know y'all niggas talk. I'm not letting y'all. I'm not letting nobody down.
Yeah, because that shit was fire. Your last battle that I seen. But let people know where to find you at, sir.
You can find me on Twitter, Bumpy Barz 3200. Bumpy Barz, that's with a Z. Bumpy Barz with a Z 3200. And everything else is just Bumpy Barz on all other platforms. That's on music, streaming platforms. That's on Instagram. You know what I mean? I do got a Facebook Bumpy Barz page. Yeah, man. Everything Bumpy Barz, dog. Everything Bumpy Barz. Shout out to Capo, though.
Hey man, I'm like the OG in this motherfucking shit.
I was appreciated, thing that you.
These niggas, my sons, my nigga.
I appreciate you asking me to interview, dog. That's crazy. You know I watch you interview legends. You know what I'm saying? So this is a appreciation for me. Like I appreciate you even bringing me on your platform, dog. Like that's real talk.
Yeah, no problem, man. I wanted to get to know you a little bit. You know what I mean? Get your little background and shit, and see you strive. You know what I mean?
I had a plan, Capo. I had a plan from the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? Once I figured it out and what it was about, you know what I'm saying? I had a plan. So we're gonna see how it all, unfolds starting here on the 17th.
Right, man. Well, you have a good battle. Bark on that nigga.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and end this because this is a long motherfucking interview. Woo-wee.
About an hour and 3 minutes. I expected it though, Capo. You know what I'm saying? I remember I told you, you showed me about the, being on the stream. For I expected to chill with you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I'm here.
Yeah. It's time for me to give me something to eat and go to bed.
Yeah, I got some ribs in there, some ribs made with some gravy. I'm about to go fuck with them too.
Yeah, I'm about to make some burgers and fries right now.
Damn, that's one of my favorites, man. You know what I'm saying? I could eat that anytime, man. So pause, but you know what I mean? That's fire.
Yeah. I gotta start my new job tomorrow, so
hey, salute to you on that one, man.
hell yeah, man.
So I remember you saying you was out there looking for a job and it was hard. You know what I'm saying? You was out there doing your grind. I remember you was talking about it on your lives. I used to be watching.
Yeah, I've been working I always working. I'm always working, but I got this new executive chef job, so
okay, executive chef.
Yeah, I'm running
I
this.
got to pull up on you, man. I got to pull up on you, dog.
Man, look, these hands ain't free.
I know it's an executive, nigga. Executive don't even sound nowhere near free.
It's a fucking fact. But salute to Bumpy Barz, a new spitter in the game, and he's dope. So be on the lookout. If he fucks up, y'all always just let him know. Capo said,
Yeah,
Oh, this motherfucking L.
nigga.
Motherfucking bitches. So, thank you for Bumpy Barz coming up. Salute to the chat.
Wes.
Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that fuck with me, man. And with all that motherfucking shit said,
With the strap, I ain't playing with none of you niggas. That's the capology.